Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and this is a tangle we did live. We're starting with an orb in the center, and then I'm going to bring a wavy spiral, which is called printemps, but we're going to wave it all the way around in a spiral all the way around. Take your time doing this. Enjoy, have fun. With all tangles, I recommend you start with gratitude, appreciation. Take a deep breath in, breathe all the things that you're grateful for, appreciative for, and when you exhale, bring the shoulders down away from the ears and imagine all the things that are bothering you, the things that you just want to get rid of, going right out your toes. Be light with the pen and the pressure. Don't bite the inside of the cheek or clench the jaw. Bite the lip. Let's relax and enjoy this creative moment. So once this is all done, we're going to divide this wavy printemps into sections. So what I've done is I take each little dip where it comes in and I put a little rounded line that for now is going to go to the orb, and as it starts to get out further, it's going to go to each. If you look at this as a flower, a petal, or whatever, you're just going to bring the line down to whatever it comes to next. So that's the last one that goes to the orb, and then the other ones, they're going to come to the actual like petal of the flower. And we're going to do that all the way around, breathing, light with the pen and the pressure the whole time we do it. So go ahead and do this. Enjoy the music from the plant wave. The music is the music that is created from a plant. It gets hooked up to a plant. There's a link in the description in my link tree of how to get the plant wave if you're interested. All the pens and supplies are in my Amazon affiliate link under Tangle Supplies I use. And my favorite pens are the Grabby Fine Liners. They have their own tab in my link tree and a code that you can use to get a discount. So once we get all of these done, we're going to aura inside each of these spaces. So breathe, keep going. I'll see you in a minute. Now, this first petal, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the line from the left. We're going to round the corner and bring it down to the orb. And this is called oring. And we're going to do this all the way to the actual bottom left corner of this, if you're considering it a flower, petal, whatever it would be. Now, take your time with this. Many people, when it comes to aura or auraing something, just like the aura around your body, they'll begin to do it really fast. And what happens is the pen gets away from you, and then maybe the way you wanted the aura to come out ends up getting messy and you're just not happy with it. So take your time. Just because you're doing something repetitive doesn't mean we need to do it fast. This is for enjoyment. This is for meditation. It is for mindfulness, staying in the present moment. It is about you. I have always said since I began Tangle and became a certified Zentangle teacher that it's about the journey to the end of the tangle, and the tangle is a bonus at the end, which is why I talk about breathing, not holding your breath, not biting the inside of the cheek, clenching the jaw or the toes, being light with the pen, how you hold it, and the pressure when you push down. So you're just going to repetitively do this over and over and over again. So enjoy, get comfy, and I'll see you back. Okay, and so this is what we have so far. Let's put some shading to it. So I'm gonna sharpen my pencil, and once I sharpen my pencil, I'm gonna first place it around the orb. The Zentangle method does not use a light source, so you don't have to look at your drawing and say, okay, if the light's coming from here, where would the shadow be? We don't do that. What I'm holding right now is a tortillon, which is wrapped paper, and that's what we're gonna use to blend out the pencil or graphite, whichever you have. So I'm just right now taking the pencil along this wavy printemps that we began with. You can do your shading wherever you want. This is what I did to kind of create these layers of steps almost. So it could almost be a windy path instead of a flower. It's completely up to you. And so I am using a nail file to clean my tortillon, which is my favorite way to do it. And I'm just gonna blend this graphite out. So enjoy this part. You may not do it the way I've done it. You may find a different way to do it. Maybe you don't want to shade it at all. Maybe you're going to add watercolor or charcoal instead. Enjoy what you're doing. Have fun. So once I get some of this shading done, I'm going to add some weighting. So I'm going to add a little ink triangle to the bottom of each of these lines. I just find that it really adds some nice contrast to the drawing. So, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I love doing this and I think it makes a huge difference. So I'll end up doing it on both sides. So take your time, enjoy. Now I spent hours and hours and hours after this was done. This is how tiny the end of a Micron 01 is. That's the pen I'm using here. These are not my favorite pens. My favorite pens have actually turned into the Grabby. I think they're richer in color. I think they're better on all types of paper. And I've really fallen in love with them. So there's a link in the link tree in the description with a coupon code or a promo code on how to get those if you're interested. So once we do this weighting, I'm going to show you what I ended up doing with it, which was hours and hours and hours of shading and more weighting. And I ended up coming up with kind of a cool little waviness to it. I think it turned out really cool. So in the light, it's going to look much different. And it also looks different when you move it. See how as you move it, certain areas, it will look as though it's coming off the page. Really hold your tangles away from you and move them and let them do their thing and have fun, because that's what they want to do. And so that's what we have here. I do love to turn the light off and see what it looks like without that shine. It also helps see a lot more as well, I think. I love dimming the lights. So this is what it looks like. I did add some charcoal to the top. Now this is a great time for you to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, wherever those little white and V shapes are, I added a little bit of white charcoal. And I have lots of videos. Some of my videos are 2-hour classes that I put free here on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe, and remember, it's okay to go outside the lines. See you next time. Have a great day.